Alright, so what it is, y'all, it is your boy Noonsvert back at it again with another video. And of course, we're a whole 20 days late on this mug, so sadly enough, we are starting this year off with an L, sadly enough. I am sorry about that, I apologize. I've been up doing stuff out here in the boonies, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so with that being said, let me not really finagle waste your time for this video. So today's video is going to be about things you need to be on in 2020, bro. Like some pretty heat series. I'm going to split this video into 3 parts. One of them is going to be the ones that have been pretty long running. You probably know some of these, so that's going to be one section. Another is going to be for more so the starting ups, like 10, 20, 30 chapters in that range. And the next one is going to be the mid range, so that's going to be 50, 100 chapter, maybe 200 chapters around that one. All right, so with that being said, the guidelines, I think it will be appropriate now to start. So of course, there's no better way to start but to go with the ones that start off in the 30s, which this honestly probably will be its own just part. Like I'll make 3 parts: part 1, part 2, part 3. This will be just like the 30s ish. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is the max level hero has returned. So basically, in the past, our hero gets shot by another royalty, and for 6 years he's basically in this afterlife where heroes go. And for these 6 years, these heroes actually just train him up to actually just make him an overpowered protagonist. So this is a story about an overpowered protagonist. There isn't particularly, all things considered, that much fighting. It takes till chapter about either 4 to 8 for there to be really any action, and that's about how much the action is spread out. Like every 8 chapters, 4 chapters, there's a few scenes of fighting, but it really is enough for you to consider it an overpowered main character that fights. It's just not as much as let's say a solo leveling, or just let's say a battle shonen like Bleach, for instance, right? But there is enough. It's just more so of you getting invested in all these abilities that he does have and what he's going to do. You're getting invested on what he's actually planning, since as you'll soon realize if you're reading this, there is a plot for revenge, and there's also a bigger plot. Well, now let me not speak too much so I don't start spoiling, but there is another plot that he is going to develop in about the 20 ranges. It'll become apparent what he wants to do. But with that being said, let me just give this a ranking out of 10. Currently, as the chapters do go, I would give this a solid either 7 or 7.5. The reason I wouldn't give it a 10 is because, well, there's not really enough of anything for me to concretely say it truly excels in any particular category. So there's just that. It's not to say it's bad or anything. It's above average. I would say 5 is average, so it is above average. So with that being said, again, the next one on the list, the next on this list is actually called Solo Spellcaster, which is actually you would think solo leveling, it's similar to solo leveling, and you would be right. Yes, this actually is related to solo leveling. So it is very similar to solo leveling. It has the same format. Our main character, regular guy, but he's trying, he's just trying to survive in the world. Instead of being an actual hunter at the start, he's just a regular business guy, just suit and tie, yeah, I got this book, I gotta make some sales, yeah. But obviously, first chapter, he does awaken, just like solo leveling MC. He does awaken, and then he has a system. So just like the MC in solo leveling, he will become overpowered. This guy really is another overpowered protagonist. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. They're 2 back to back, but I have to do it to him. Sorry. So this is another overpowered main character, but it's more so in the format of solo leveling. If you do read the previous suggestion, I will say it is much more on the solo leveling type vibe. If anything, I would say this is a not 1-to-1 of solo leveling. It just has a different aspect to it. Instead of him being alright, I fight at close range and I have summons, I fight at long range, I can enchant weapons, I can make things, just a more so a mage, how you would think about it in a game, in actual just mage class, but solo leveling type beat. So this, I'll give it a out of 10, probably a 6 or 7, just because how similar it is to Solo Leveling. Like, there isn't really that much different, and it doesn't have the pizzazz of Solo Leveling. Like, Solo Leveling, once you read it, you're like, yo, this top 10 god tier. This is like, yo, this is above average. Like, I like this. So, with that being said, that is Solo Spellcaster, and of course, we have more to this list. Actually, hi, post editing Noonsvert here, post editing Noonsvert in the building, and actually, this is going to be the end of this video. When this video is going to come out, it's going to be a Friday, so I'm going to release a video on Saturday with another format, with like the exact same thing. It's going to be 2 of them, and then on Monday, it's going to be like whichever format you like better. So this is going to be in this format where I'm like more so explaining them, and the next one is going to be more so that I'm going to give you an archetype, and I'm going to list out series that like fill these archetypes. Obviously, they're going to be like keyed series, obviously, since I'm reading them. I'm probably keeping up with them. So it's going to be an archetype. I'm going to like list out a few series, like briefly say something like 20-30 seconds so you just get the gist of it. And then that's just going to be like that. And it's just gonna like be a lot more suggestions. Maybe that kind of video will have like 20 or 30, like if it is chosen, like that's the preferred type. But these type of videos, it'll probably just be 10 or just 5, and I'll just like have it like in a part 1, part 2 like type of format. And the second type is just probably gonna be 1 video, and I'll have like 20-30 suggestions like in an archetype, and I'm gonna be like, yo, this, like these are the series similar to it, and this is like how it is. So with that being said, I do hope you can comment on this like style of video, because this is the first one. Obviously Saturday you're gonna get the actual like full experience and be like, all right, this is this one and this is this one. So just tell me in the comments how you feel about this version right here. And when Saturday rolls around, you just tell me like, yo, this is better, this is worse. I'm gonna have a community poll, like, and just have it like that. So with that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Look at my other suggestions, because that is more so in this style, so you have more to go off of. So if you want to know more about this style, just go back to my other videos and you'll be able to find out. The next one on Saturday that I'm going to release is going to be a different type of video that I have not made before. With that being said, let me also add this. Oh my god, I'm just randomly just adding stuff. But if you like me, bro, this is just gonna how it's gonna be, right? This channel is going to change. I'm just going to be releasing whatever I want, bro. Recommendations, gaming. I actually know a few games, so like, yeah, we finna be gaming, bro. We finna be struggling. Yeah, you know, we're not that good at gaming, so gaming videos. There will be the secret scalings of Bleach that I will release as well. So yeah, I did promise that, so I'll probably just release that next Friday. So with that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Yo, I love you, bro. Peace out, bro. Have a nice one.